I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. If you've just started to learn English, one of the ways you can have fun in English and in any other languages is by looking up some tongue twisters. Now, I found these tongue twisters here and I want to share them with you, and I will say them and hopefully you can repeat them. Tongue twisters are a great way to improve your pronunciation. So let's start with the first one. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Now, this tongue twister might be good for those who struggle with the letter P. For example, if you are an Arabic speaker, you do not have the sound P in the Arabic language. Normally what I hear Arabic speakers do is replace the P with a B. So for example, Pakistan might be Pakistan, or in this case, Peter Piper would be Peter Piper. And it's just a great way to train your mouth to say the P sound. Now the next one is Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Again, the way to have fun with this is to try and speed these up. I'm terrible when it comes to tongue twisters, speeding tongue twisters up, and my tongue does tend to get tied up. Again, this one is a great one to really sound out those short vowel sounds, so be and bo and o, and all the other ones that you see in it. For example, bitter. For example, someone might pronounce the word bitter as biter, or might pronounce Betty as BT, or boter. So it's good to kind of train yourself on those small, short vowel sounds. Tongue twisters are also a great way to basically warm up the facial muscles if you're just about to give a presentation. For example, the one that I like to do if I'm about to speak in public is I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. I slit a sheet I slit, and on that slitted sheet I sit. Again, you know, this tongue twister is very good for people who might pronounce sheet like shit. Excuse the language, but it's all English. And but it's also just a great way to warm those facial muscles up, especially when you say them quickly. But even if you say them slowly, it's just a great way to stretch out those facial muscles. Anyway, those were some tongue twisters. You can find loads on the internet, so have fun with the language. Don't take it too seriously. Don't stress yourself out. You will get there. It will happen. And have fun along the way, because you'll remember these days.